Hi guys, so today I have a plan with me for y'all. I am planning the week of May 15th through the 21st. So this, technically the previous week we watched the newest Disney live action Mulan movie, and then after that immediately we watched the animated one just kind of to compare and because we felt like it. But that week was also Mother's Day week, so I still really wanted to use a Mulan kit because I have never used a Mulan kit and I have several, and this opportunity I just couldn't pass up. So I decided to just kind of like push it to this week, and I switched around a couple things, so I'm actually marking the animated Mulan movie this week too, even though technically we didn't watch it, so I'm definitely like cheating on that, but it's okay. And I'm using this Mulan kit from Paper Candy Art. This is with art that is kind of based on the newer live action movie, so it seemed appropriate. So this isn't a format that I use that often, and it doesn't really suit my needs, but I still have the kit and I still want to use it up anyway, so we're going to make it work. And I am using red glitter foil with it. I just thought it would be really fun. I could have gone with just plain red or even a pink, but I just really wanted to do red glitter, so I have my red glitter basics stuff right here that I can pull into any spread. And then for like some themed stuff, I decided to go with a little bit of floral elements. So I have just like some floral washi. I'm actually going to be pulling in the Simply Gilded red tape as well. And then let's see, we have a quote. I'd made a quote just for this spread, some floral headers, and I have some floral border overlays as well as just some other generic overlays. So, and then for the underlays, I am going with the large pattern underlays. It's funny, I've only used these particular underlays, I think, from this collection so far. I've used them twice now. That's so funny. But, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and lay down the base, and I will see you on the other side for the day by day. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and get into the day by day. Starting off on Monday, I marked more house showings. We typically have them scheduled on Mondays or Tuesdays because that's when my boyfriend's home. So we looked at some more of them. I think this was the one where like they were just both like horrible, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that sticker is from Papershire to mark that. That is one that I kind of stole from a sheet that I haven't hauled yet. It's from the new Papershire like house hunting sheet. I have the Once More with Love one that I really like to pull from, but I wanted to like switch it up. And also this one was just like more specific for this activity, like looking at houses. And I don't think there were any for that specifically on the Once More with Love sheet. But I did use a couple Once More with Love stickers for the next two. One of them to mark that it was a really hot day, which, you know, great weather for going outside looking at houses. And then I also marked that my boyfriend and daughter had dentist appointments that day. I mean, I didn't really go that time. They had like work to get done. But I have a lot of dentist stickers to use, so I couldn't miss an opportunity to mark that. And then, let's see. So then I think on our way back from something, we stopped and got chicken tenders from KFC, which usually I'm a Popeyes girl, but KFC was just there, and so I got chicken tenders, and it's really sad because that's probably the last time I'll get anything like that before like my actual diet begins, but they were pretty good. That sticker is from Beneva Creations. I also, my boyfriend and I were just so tired for some reason. I think because we had woken up early to go look at houses, but we just like tuckered out that day. We napped for pretty much the entire rest of the day. I feel like it was several hours. Like normally we would be like watching a movie with Aurora during that time, but no, we tuckered out. That sticker is from Whimsy to mark that. And let's see, after that, when we woke up basically just in time to put her to bed, then we kind of stayed up. I did some designing for work. That's from Squirrel Prints Co. And then my boyfriend was doing some job applications because his workplace, they lost their biggest contract, which is very unfortunate. So like he wasn't sure about his like position. Like he's a pretty high supervisor, so like he would be given priority with work, but there just like wasn't really enough work to go around. And he was only on the schedule for like a few days the next week, so he was trying to look for other jobs. So I helped him with his applications, like writing the cover letter and the resume, because, you know, I have an English degree and he's not super great with English. So, well, not as good as I am. Like, he's technically bilingual, but still, like, I have a degree in English, so I was able to do, like, the proofreading and stuff. So I used a little resume sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that I helped him with his resume. And then I kind of pretended that we watched the animated Mulan movie this day, even though technically that was from the previous week. I just, I have a rule. I can't use a like pop culture kit without marking like the movie or show or book or whatever in that week. I don't know. It's weird that I have that rule, but I also like don't have a rule where it has to be completely accurate. Like clearly I'm willing to like move stuff around day to day just to like be able to mark it. But yeah, I don't know. I have my own personal system and I don't really care about the accuracy. But yeah, I used a sticker from, oh goodness gracious, I think that's maybe some little things. Caitlin did like a sheet where she did the dresses of like some of the main princesses. I don't know. I just really like that one because it had the pink in it. So yeah, marked Mulan. Even though the last thing we did was like designing and the job applications technically. So Tuesday, I slept in. That sticker is from Carly Plans. I did more studio vlogging that day. That is from the Joy of Planning vlogging sheet, I think. And then I marked more Animal Crossing New Horizons with a girl from Stick with the Plan Co. Was still keeping strong with that. Some of this next stuff is kind of out of order. So I cleaned Anastasia's room. That sticker is from Creating & Co. I took photos of my spread. That is from Whimsy. So it's the next one, because after that, when I took those photos, I put them into the video editor, and so I edited the plan with me together and kind of finished that up. So that is that. Looks like I'm a little bit ahead now. I'm just gonna keep going. So I spent some time cuddling with my boyfriend, which, I mean, again, like whenever he comes home, obviously we do all the time. We're like very cuddly and affectionate, but I don't know, I just like, I don't mark it because, it's one of those things that I do all the time. But I've been like trying to like whenever I feel like we had a particularly like lovey-dovey bonding moment or whatever, I'll try to like mark that down as like a cuddle session, so just so I can use up all these friggin' couple stickers, because good lord, I have so many. Anyway, that one is from Happy Daya, and the colors really match the spread. And then I cooked dinner again that evening. I believe I made the cornbread chili that night, so I got like very confused about this for some reason. I knew I had made it before for my boyfriend, and he really loved it, and I really loved it, and it was like the best food ever. And so like I went to go make it again, but like for some reason I had it in my head that I had got it from this website that I had gotten the chicken noodle soup from the previous week, and I thought it was from the same website because I saw it and I was like, well, it's not a very common recipe, so like it's gotta be this one. So I made it from that recipe, and it did not turn out good. Like it was not really that good at all. It was very bland and kind of soggy. Not how you want your cornbread chili to be. And then I realized when I looked in my actual recipe binder that like I haven't been like necessarily printing out and putting stuff in as much as I should, but I do have a binder. That's where the real one was, that was from a completely different website. So yeah, I still have to make that one again and like make it properly. but this one was kind of like a flop, I felt like. So that was just our funny story. That sticker to mark that was from Happy Daya. And then next, I'm finally trying to use all these like laundry lines because they're so freaking fun. I love using laundry line stickers, but I have to like really kind of maneuver how I'm gonna make it work. So I did use like a little thing for laundry, but I left enough space to put the laundry line above that. I think that's the Once More Love one, I believe. And then I marked more designing for work. This one I knew I had this sticker, so I basically kind of arranged it so that I could use it. That sticker is from, oh man, it's one of those shops with bear in the name. I could not tell you at all, but it's the one with the cute little polar bear mascot. Okay. Wednesday, I marked waking up early. That's another sticker I stole from my paper shire haul that I haven't filmed yet. Because like I have a couple like wake early stickers. One of them is from paper shire from an older sheet, but I really wanted to do the new one just cause. So that's to mark waking up early. And then we didn't really have anything planned, so we just cuddled some more. That's from Joy of Planning. And then I did an Instagram post for a plan with me that went live that day. That is from Squirrel Prince Co. And then I played more Animal Crossing. Don't know where that sticker's from. I think I got it from a freebie. And then he and I finally finished Red 2, which he loves those Red movies. He's like kind of had us sit through all of them at this point, or both of them. But yeah, we had started the second one on like our road trip back from San Francisco, I think, a couple weeks back, and we just like never finished it. So I reminded him, and we did finally finish it. It was pretty amusing, but like it's definitely more his type of movie than my type of movie. But yeah, I marked that with a paper shire sticker. I did some more drawing that day, drawing practice with the photos that have been submitted by some of my customers. So I drew another one that day. That's been like super fun. I've been like really enjoying it. I need to like work on hair, like that's my weakness, but everything else I feel pretty confident about. Anyway, that sticker's from Crafty Planner Co. It was also full body and cardio workout day, so that bike is from Carly Plans. And then I played one of my favorite computer games, which is Mushroom Farm Revolution. I've talked about it before. It's just like a tower defense game with cute little mushrooms, and it's just super easy, fun, mindless. I love it. So, and I've been playing that for like over a decade. That was a game that I kind of discovered in high school. But yeah, that sticker is from Paper Shire of the little mushroom. I feel like I play it more than I mark it, but that's okay. So Thursday, I marked sleeping in again. I just kind of want to use up these cat stickers from Whimsy because like they're kind of big. They're like not my favorite stickers for whatever reason. I think the color scheme is a little bit hard to work with and the size. But yeah, I was just kind of trying to use up one of those. Then I marked printing off some kits for Elisa because she had like purchased some printable kits. And so I just printed them off for her and sent them for her to help her like kind of save money. And that is from Paper Shire. And then I washed my hair that day as well. I think this is kind of out of order. I was supposed to mark those two in reverse order, but like I had to rearrange the stuff because of the arrangement of, or like the direction that the printer's facing. But yeah, I marked washing my hair with a sticker from Shine Sticker Studio. I did some business bookkeeping as well. I typically, I have it marked on my schedule to do it on Wednesdays, but it can happen any day that week. I just try not to let it get like weeks behind because it's much easier if you do it like 1 week at a time instead of like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, God forbid a month. So yeah, I did all of that. That sticker is from Crafty Planner Co. It was biceps and legs day, so I marked working out with a sticker from Joy of Planning. Then I marked making my post-workout smoothie. That is from Pumpkin Paper Co. And then I took photos of my spread. That is from Joy of Planning again. And then I played more Animal Crossing New Horizons, which I have these like giant kind of deco sticker sheets from, I think, Bubble Mon Sticker Co. And I have, I guess, been delving into my Animal Crossing sticker stash more recently because I started playing the game. And so They're kind of a little bit big to work with, but I'm gonna try. But yeah, it just takes up the entire half box because they're meant for like bullet journals or whatever. So I didn't have any room to actually write it in, but like you can tell. And that one is specifically for New Horizons, so it made sense to use that. And honestly, they look pretty cute in that space. And I added a little garland above them. And then I also did some designing. That laptop is also from Carly Plans, I believe. So yeah, more designing. And then Friday, I marked that I finished The Lost Symbol. I finally finished that up. I think it was in the last plan with me that I kind of said what it was. It's basically a TV show based on the Dan Brown novel of the same name. And the TV show is pretty good. I enjoyed it a lot. And yeah, I think the finale was pretty standard for like a Dan Brown novel. Like, I think they definitely departed from how the book went a little bit, but like it definitely had the same kind of feel and the same kind of message at the end. Like how they wrapped it up is kind of the same way. So it felt pretty satisfying. Which is to say not satisfying, but like that's the point. But anyways, yeah, that sticker's from Happy Day. Marked more Animal Crossing with a sticker from Some Little Things. And Lil is doing some fishing because that's my favorite activity now in Animal Crossing. I didn't even know like what the trick was to fishing in that game for like all the other 4 versions of this game that I've played. It took me 5 versions to figure out how to fish, but I did, and now it's like my favorite thing. I mean, my favorite thing in the last version, which was New Leaf, was catching beetles on the island at night. But in this one, the whole thing is an island, but for some reason, like, I don't have palm trees and I don't have beetles on those trees, so, because I don't have the trees. So I don't know, I'll have to figure that out and see if I can get them on my island, because catching beetles is so fun. I mean, fishing is also very fun, now that I know how to do it, but I want the choice between the two. I don't just want to have to log on and fish every time I want to play the game. But I don't know, I guess that's going to be something fun to figure out and keep me playing the game for longer. So then after that, I did another Fashion Girl drawing. That is from Hazel Sticker. And then I watched Terrifier, which is kind of like the next movie with the same scary clown character as All Hallows Eve, which I watched the previous week. There is an All Hallows Eve 2, but like I couldn't find like a version that I could just get online the way I usually get them. There was like a Dutch version, but like there was no English version, so I don't know what the heck that was, but so I couldn't watch it, so I just went straight to the Terrifier duology. So I watched the first one that week, and it was pretty good. I did like it. I think it was better than All Hallows Eve for sure, so definitely pretty good. It still had the same like practical effects that were, you know, definitely not CGI at all. Definitely very practical, and you could tell some situations of that were better than others, but it was still pretty cool to watch. Anyways, I used another Once More with Love like scary movie sticker to mark that. Called My Boyfriend, that is from Fox and the Cactus, and then did more designing, that is from Scrubble Prince Co. Saturday. So this is where like the chaos began with Aurora, basically. She like, you know, she's slowly becoming a teenager and, you know, wants to just like break every rule and do whatever she wants regardless of the consequences, and, you know, she's at that stage. So we had like sat her down and like had a talk with her about, you know, actions have consequences and you got to make good decisions and like, you know, decide to follow the rules and stuff. And then immediately the next day she like went and did like the one thing we told her not to do, and so, you know, she was in big trouble. So that was when her like grounding started. And then pretty much ever since then, she's been like trying to break the rules and like find wherever we put her electronics and use them without us knowing ever since then. So her grounding has extended to be quite lengthy, but it doesn't seem to stop her at all. She'll just keep going. So got to find something else that is going to actually like work, because so far nothing is working and I'm at my wit's end. But anyway, that morning, like I kind of knew, even when I was like still asleep, I kept like waking up every few minutes, like thinking I was hearing her on her electronics. And what I was hearing was actually the neighbors, but it turns out she was using her electronics that morning. Like she had been sneaking them. It's just that's not what I was hearing. But like I knew, my paranoia knew. So yeah. Anyway, when I woke up and found out, I was not happy. Anyway, that paranoia sticker is from the Coffee Monsters Co. The sticker of like her is from A Joy of Planning. And then after that, I did some planning and pulling stickers that day. I think those are both from School of Prince Co. I filmed that plan with me. That's from Crafty Planner Co. I did my core and cardio workout. That is from Carly Plans. Called my parents, basically asking like advice, which they were not a super duper help because things are very different now than they were when I was a kid, and what worked for me when I was a kid is not working for her, so that was kind of a dead end. Anyway, that sticker is from Paper Dolls Co. I started playing The Sims 4, which honestly was the only reason I started playing Animal Crossing, was because I wanted to play The Sims 4 really badly, but I knew that I had Animal Crossing that had been sitting there for years not being played, and so I was like, gotta play what I have before I start anything new. So I did, and once I'd been playing long enough, I decided to do The Sims. And it was pretty fun at first. Like, it's super detailed. Like, you can really control every aspect of your Sims' lives. That sticker is from Stick with a Plain Coat. So is the next one. On Sunday morning, the first thing I marked was that I rage quit The Sims 4 because I just couldn't do it. It wasn't necessarily rage quit. It was more like moral revulsion quitting, because like I can't play God with like that. I cannot do that. It just feels wrong. It's just like, I don't know, because like I made a sim that was like kind of like a parallel universe version of me, and then the next day I made a sim that was like the parallel universe version of my boyfriend, and like I kind of wanted them to you know become girlfriend and boyfriend and all that, and I was like playing that, and then I was like, why the hell am I doing this? Like, this is like my real life, but like this Sims version is just weird, and like I don't like this. I don't like that I have control of both of them. Like, feels wrong. It felt wrong, so couldn't do it. I mean, I understand that, like, okay, you can play Sims that are just like completely different people, but at the same time, like at that point I don't really care about them. I don't know, I just feel like I'm not going to be able to like play that type of game. It's just I can't do it. So I did stop playing it very quickly after starting. I think I'm just going to stick with Animal Crossing, Mario, and Professor Layton, because those are my video games. I also texted my best friend Sage, which I do pretty much every day, but I'm like trying to remember to mark it more because I have a ton of like texting stickers. That is from Crafty Planner Co. It was another workout day. I did chest and triceps. That is from Station Stickers. And then I ordered more wraps for Anastasia because she had run out, basically wasting a lot of them because she doesn't eat, but she needed more. And that is a brand new doodle for my own shop to represent that. Took photos of my spread. That's from Paper K. Did an Instagram post. That is from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then, of course, I listen to podcasts, which it's either podcasts or YouTube pretty much every day, like during whatever I'm doing. So I'm trying to mark it whenever I have room. But yeah, that's essentially it. The spread turned out very red, which I guess that was the point. But yeah, I like it. I also like this green color a lot. I feel like I definitely chose the wrong quote box, or the wrong full box to put that quote on Wednesday, because like the red just blends in with the red. Like either the foil would have had to be a different color, or I would have to put it on, like, I don't know, the Phoenix box or another box that has like no red in it. So definitely that was the wrong choice, but oh wells. Anyways, I really liked using the Simply Gilded washi. I think that was really fun. I don't do that often, but I liked the washi better than the bow one that was like provided in the kit. And like I could have kept the pattern that was in the kit as like the 30mm because it was like in a full strip, but I don't have the floral 30mm, 32mm, but it didn't really match the theme of the kit, so that was kind of my decision behind that. I think the Simply Gilded was a much better choice, which is another point for like me keeping those tapes, because honestly I don't use them for too much else other than packaging my products, so it's nice to have like an actual planner use for them. But yeah, I still really do like how this spread turned out. This kit was kind of hard to work with, but thankfully I had the Little Things page with this one, because I think with a lot of older paper candy art kits that I have, I like don't have the Little Things page, and it's a real struggle, but I think it was fine because I did have it. A lot of the other boxes are like shaped weird that like I wouldn't normally use. Like the third boxes are shaped weird, the fancy labels are shaped weird, and I don't like the rounded off boxes for the half and the quarter boxes. But, you know, I still managed to make it work, so it's all good. And yeah, so that is pretty much it for this spread. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, and share, that would be amazing. And I will see you in my next video. Ciao, ciao.